What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, the much anticipated review of
the limited extreme edition of the Alpha Lion Superhuman Supreme.
limited edition, people. Extreme edition. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the level of this thing, and I'm also gonna tell you what it's different. How is it different from the Superhuman Supreme, the super popular and amazing Superhuman Supreme? Then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this one over the last week or so. And then, towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna give you my final verdict. Who is this one for? What should you expect? Should you give a shit? And all I'm gonna ask in return, you know it, is that you hit that like button. Okay guys, so Alpha Lion has been on a tear. I mean, they've been on a tear since the company launched, since the company was existing, since the company came into this world. But they did a rebrand, so everything now is, so you know, they had a couple of different names, like, I can't remember the names even, but now everything is Superhuman something. So Superhuman Supreme, Superhuman Pre-Workout, Superhuman Pump, Superhuman Protein, whatever. Everything is Superhuman, which I actually think is a great move. And then they also have their Gain Candy thing, which is sort of single ingredient supplements. But anyway, I digress. They came out with this, so Superhuman Supreme, I reviewed it here on the channel. I'm going to link to this review below. Love this thing. It also made my top 10 or top 13 Steam Junkie pre-workout for 2020. I'm going to link to that review below. I think that this is their most popular pre-workout. Maybe even more popular than Superhuman pre-workout. I'm going to link to that review below also. Anyway, people, this is a great pre-workout. Hits really nice. Not crazy Steam Junkie, just good focus, good euphoria, mood elevation. Hits really nice, good energy. Great. Anyway, so they came out with a limited edition. This one, Rudolph's Rage. Rudolph's Rage. And you know, sometimes limited editions are just flavor limited edition. This one is a flavor limited edition. I do believe so. I don't know which flavor this one is. I'm just gonna tell you what I think about it in a second. But anyway, listen, they did change the formula. And actually, the way they changed the formula is they made it more extreme. So, you know, we have Superhuman, which is the run-of-the-mill, even though it's more aggressive than your average beginner pre-workout, but it's sort of entry-level Steam Junkie. You have Supreme, which is their hard-hitting, and now they launched this shit, which is their extreme experience. Like, they went more hard-hitting. Now, let me take you really quickly into the differences. Generally speaking, the original Superhuman, the pump formula was L-citrulline, taurine, and S7 as a bunch of ingredients around this. This is the same exact ingredients as far as the pump formula. So this didn't change. I also don't believe the quantities change. Anyway, beta-alanine is still at 3.5 grams, so that's going to help you with muscle endurance and also mostly with tingling. And we love tingling here on the channel. If you don't like tingling, the beta-alanine tingling, you're not a friend of this channel. The beta anhydrous, that's going to help you with muscle protein synthesis and with some pumps. Also, that's again 2 grams. I think it was 2.5 grams on the previous version. Not a big change. L-theanine, 150 milligrams. Don't like a lot of L-theanine, but L-theanine is supposed to help with reducing the chances that you'll have a crash. But let's go to the stimulants, because this is really where this shit changed, right? And you have 21 servings, by the way, of the full scoop. You have half a scoop is 42 servings. Fuck half scoops. Okay. So, let's go into this. So, the previous version had 300 milligrams of caffeine. This one has 350 milligrams of caffeine. There you go, more caffeine. The previous version had 200 milligrams of arrhygenesis. This one has 200 milligrams of arrhygenesis. So arrhygenesis, which is going to help you with mood elevation, focus, really great ingredient, is the same amount. The caffeine is 50 milligrams more. Then they added actually an extra, which is this next age stimulant. I saw it maybe on one other ingredient. It's sort of a steam-free stimulant. How's that, people? So that's supposed to work really nicely with caffeine, enhance the energy experience from caffeine without adding more stimulants. It's a relatively new ingredient. Infinergy, which is going to add another 75 milligrams of caffeine. It's 100 milligrams of Infinergy. It's more a slow acting caffeine. So you're going to get hit really hard with the caffeine anhydrous, and the Infinergy is going to prolong the effect. So all together, people, 425 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, steam junkie territory, people, together with the Araya But listen, people, here's where it becomes really hard, really different. They added yohimbine HCl at 2 milligrams, and they added Alpha Yo 1 milligram. I do believe that this is the first superhuman product, Alpha Lion product with Alpha Yo, which is obviously Alpha Yo is sort of, you can't put Alpha Yo in a pre-workout and not try to be a listing junkie. Alpha Yo is gonna hit you hard. 1 milligram, even though it doesn't sound like a lot, it is a lot. Or at least for me, it's like sort of, I'm good with it. Most people are gonna be okay with 1 milligram of Alpha Yo. 3 milligrams is gonna kill you. 4 milligrams is gonna kill you twice. 5 milligrams is gonna fucking murder you and everyone around you. But anyway, 1 milligram is good. I think for most people, unless you're super sensitive to Alpha Yo, it's just gonna increase the stimulant experience. So I really like the combination here. So basically what they've done here, people, and I'm really sorry I'm talking really fast, I just had this 2 hours ago. So listen, there's, actually not sorry, fuck everyone that finds it too fast. But anyway, listen, people. As far as the actual label here, so what you see, a bit more caffeine. They added an extra thing, which is a really cool addition. Stayed about the same with the pump and the power formula, and then added the combination of Yo and Alpha Yo. And yeah, here you go. This is definitely the most extreme on-label pre-workout that Alpha Lion brought to the market. Okay, people, labels are just fucking labels. It has been proven, it's a scientific fact. Labels are just labeled. We proved it here on the channel so many times. It doesn't matter what the label says, experience is what matters. This is a fucking pre-workout. Okay, let's get into the experience. Let's start with the flavor. The flavor here, I actually don't even know what the flavor here. Is it Rudolph Rage? Maybe, oh yeah, rainbow dragon fruit. It's a very good flavor for a pre-workout, right? We don't give a fuck about flavors. We rank them between we don't give a fuck and they're really good. This is really good. This is not just okay. This is really good for a pre-workout. You're gonna enjoy it. Fuck it. Let's move on. Who cares? It's a pre-workout. You sip it for like 1 second and you train for 2 hours and you potentially have the energy for 5 hours later. It's 1 second of flavor. Okay, let's move on. Experience, people. So listen, as I mentioned, I really liked the Superhuman Supreme. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pre-workout. This one, it's way harder, people. Way harder. I have to say, if you tried Superhuman Supreme and you liked the experience and you said to yourself, I like that mood elevation, I like that energy, I like that focus, I like that the pumps experience. If that's what you said to yourself, and a lot of you did, and I definitely did, and you said, you know what, I wish they had a version that just kicked my fucking ass a bit harder, you got it. This is the way, this one hits harder. Just harder. Like, you still have the focus, you still have the mood elevation, you still have the energy. It's just more aggressive energy. This is what this thing does. And listen, 1 milligram of Alpha Yo, the extra caffeine and probably the extra thing would do this to you. This shit just adds aggressiveness. It is more aggressive than the previous one. So you get the energy, you get the focus, you're gonna get that mood elevation, but then you're just adding to that aggressiveness. The only thing I would tell you, if you're super sensitive to Alpha Yo, you're gonna feel a bit of the Alpha Yo. I felt it a bit, way more than what 1 milligram would suggest, but it wasn't bothering to me. Like, I'm good with it. I can take this shit. If you're super sensitive to Alpha Yo, this might be a problem for you. If you're not super sensitive to Alpha Yo, you're gonna really like this. Like, and by the way, this edition, I don't know even if it's available, and if it is available, it's not gonna be available for a very long time. So it's Superhuman Supreme, which is a beautiful, productive experience plus aggressiveness. There you go. If you like the previous one, you're really gonna like this one. I'm gonna link below to the page on Fitness Deal News where you can find the best prices from all over the web. Actually, you're gonna find if this one is even available. If you actually see it and you're a Alpha Lion fan or a Superhuman fan, just grab one. You're gonna like this. Add this to your collection. They nailed it with this one. I really liked. I just like the experience. Listen, people. If this review of the Superhuman Supreme Extreme Edition was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We give you our honest, unbiased fucking opinion, and we tell you what to expect and what to not expect from the supplements that you buy.